Leonard is out there with Davis. Then it's Harden. And it's Hollins in at the 3. The center filling out the middle. Harden with it. He's picked up by Wall. Harden kicks to Leonard. The West All-Stars have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Wall passes to Wade. Horford dishes to Gasol. No good.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look. Just lost his focus.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Off target from the baseline. The drive by Wade. Rejected by Hollins. Shot on the wing. And stolen by LeBron. Up the floor. Here's Wall. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, incredibly, Anthony Davis, one of the league's rangiest big men, and it's rumored that he's still growing. Asked about it, Davis joked, "I hope not. I don't want to be 7 feet. It just sounds weird, but if I grow, I can't help it." He does, however, want to get stronger, though. Now up over 240 pounds, he's putting in work in the weight room. Sounds like trouble for the competition, Kevin.
That should help him hold his own inside, Doris. Thanks. And he gets it to go. Harden's got 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Inside. Hollins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Mike Miller's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Miller, that's for 2. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Miller with a wide open look. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. And Cousins gets it to go.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Harden left side. Harden draws the double. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Already he has 5 turnovers so far, and that's not the strongest game for him in that regard.
Here comes John Wall. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Oh,
Look out!
Oh, wow. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
West All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
Now, here is Miller. Horford trying to free himself up. Miller with another miss.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Pass to Cousins. 6 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Horford. The West All-Stars have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
James Harden.
And he sinks the second.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
That's short off the rim.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
East grabs the miss. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gasol. Miller with a wide open look. Miller with another miss. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
We've seen Dwade getting it done. 18 points and 1 rebound.
Now it's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
That is something else, guys.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Pau Gasol. Wall out there with Miller. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Horford in the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's Harden with the drive. From 18 feet away. And Leonard with the block. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Wade's checked in. And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark? He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. Can't let him that close to the basket. It's almost a guaranteed finish when he gets into the paint.
Curry dishes to Harden. He feeds it to Cousins. Back to Harden. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Gasol.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Davis. The shot by Wade, wide open. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. The West making some changes. Hollins is checked in, and it's McDaniels in for James Harden. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Curry passes to Leonard. Back to Curry for 3. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
His shooting has been so good today, and he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. He's checked in to the West. Now the East All-Stars with it. And Wall kicks to Wade. For the three. And good on the basket. Book it. Wade's got 9 points here in the second half.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Curry's shot is off. James dishes to Wade. Lets it go from the wing. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point East All-Star lead.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Here's Bellinelli. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clock at 6. Hollins passes to Bellinelli. LeBron kicks to Wade. Back to James. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
Here's Davis. Can they get it? Hollins can't get it to go. It's LeBron with the drive. Outside, Wall. Wade outside. Shot from 16. And that's good for 2. Wade's got 13 points in just this quarter.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for the West. Harden comes in for Marco Bellinelli.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
This is when they need to be patient, work the ball, and find a high percentage shot. What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Wade drives in. And good on the basket. Book it. Wade's got 35.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.